It's the early 2000s, Sunday night on HBO, and you're pulled into the gritty streets of Baltimore by a show that would change television forever, The Wire. In Season 2, there was one character you couldn't forget. Chaotic, loud, vulnerable, desperate to be seen. Chester Ziggy Sobotka. That raw, unforgettable performance came from actor James Ransone. And today, fans are mourning heartbreaking news. James Ransone has passed away at just 46 years old. James Finley Ransone III died on December 19, 2025, in Los Angeles. On January 7, 2026, the official cause of death was confirmed. According to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner and reported by People magazine, James died by suicide. Authorities confirmed there was no foul play involved. James leaves behind his wife, Jamie McPhee, and their two young children, Jack and Violet. Shortly after his passing, Jamie shared a deeply emotional message, writing that she had loved him 1,000 times before and knew she would love him again. She thanked James for the greatest gifts of her life, him and their children, and said their bond would last forever. James Ransone was born in 1979 and raised in Baltimore, the very city that later became central to his most famous role. He studied acting, embraced difficult material early, and broke through in 2003 when he joined The Wire as Ziggy Sobotka, the troubled son of union leader Frank Sobotka. Ziggy was reckless, insecure, and painfully human, and James played him with a mix of fury and heartbreak that still sticks with fans today. Scenes like Ziggy's breakdowns, his desperate attempts to earn respect, and his tragic spiral remain some of the most haunting moments in the series. Co-stars and friends have been paying tribute. Wendell Pierce, who played Bunk Moreland, wrote a heartfelt message remembering James and honoring his talent. After The Wire, James built a powerful career across film and television. He appeared in Generation Kill, Sinister, It Chapter 2 as adult Eddie Kaspbrak, and The Black Phone, working with directors like Spike Lee, Sean Baker, and Scott Derrickson. No matter the role, James brought an intensity that felt real, sometimes uncomfortably real. In past interviews, James spoke openly about personal struggles, including addiction and childhood trauma. He also shared how getting sober transformed his life and allowed him to focus on his family and his work. That honesty made his performances resonate even more deeply. For so many of us who watched The Wire during its original run or discovered it later, Ziggy's story stayed with us. Not because he was likable, but because he felt painfully real. James Ransone's passing is a reminder that even the most gifted performers can carry unseen battles. If you or someone you love is struggling, help is available. In the United States, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is 988 and is available 24 hours a day. James's legacy lives on through the unforgettable characters he brought to life and through the people who loved him most. Thank you for joining me on Splain Daily as we remember James Ransone. If The Wire was part of your TV golden era, or if James's work left an impact on you, please follow Splain Daily for more stories that matter. And tell me in the comments, which James Ransone role stayed with you the most? Ziggy in The Wire? His terrifying turn in Sinister? Or Eddie in It Chapter 2? Let's remember him together. Rest in peace, James.